This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
So, how are rocks like these turned into solar panels? Just ask the people who work at REC Silicon.
The Columbia Basin Technical Skills Center hosted their third annual metal art show.
Rock Top is teaming up with Moses Lake Police and the Grant County Sheriff's Office to raise funds for the annual Shop with a Cop.
This isn't your typical sport, but trap shooting in the Columbia Basin is the most popular non-team sport besides golf.
So, how are rocks like these turned into solar panels? Just ask the people who work at REC Silicon. You know, the visual spectacle at night near Moses Lake. Managers were willing to tell us in person during a tour of the plant on Friday.
We take metallurgical grade silicon. So it's silicon that comes from quartz. It's about 98% pure. We bring it in kind of a granular type form, and then we basically react it with different chemicals.
Chemical reactions then turn the silicon into silane gas that is then converted into polysilicon granules, which are used to build solar cells for solar panels. So, all of this just to turn this into this. And because of all of that, safety at the facility is paramount.
Safety is a very high priority at REC. We've got all kinds of different operating procedures. Every job task is proceduralized, and we've got a mechanical integrity system that allows us to check the thickness of vessels and all of those things. And our emergency response team is top notch. We have the capability to respond to any emergencies in the event that something does go wrong. We're able to handle it on our own.
Due to the trade wars with China, progress to advance the final product at REC has been stymied, according to Dr. Stein Julsrud, Vice President of Research and Development.
The first step was to improve the quality. We have not been able to implement that in Moses Lake. It is now being implemented in China, and we would have liked to be ahead of that here in Moses Lake, but unfortunately we have not been able to. We are also working on the step after that, which would increase our productivity further. And it is very important to us that we get access to the markets.
REC currently employs close to 500 people and hopes to expand its operations once the polysilicon trade dispute ends with China. Despite the adverse market conditions, REC Silicon has managed to generate increases in income over the last 4 quarters after downsizing last year. REC Silicon remains a low-cost leader in the polysilicon market. I'm Sean Goggins for iFIBER 1 News. This segment is brought to you by
Maytag and the family Pooch have a lot in common. Both are loyal, both aim to please, and both are tenacious dish cleaners. But only one can sanitize. Maytag, what's inside matters.
Maytag Appliances, now available at More Furniture in Ephrata.
The Columbia Basin Technical Skills Center hosted their third annual metal art show. Students from area schools could come into the center and compete against other groups. The competition begins by dumping a 4,000-pound truckload of scrap metal and crews getting a theme, which was wildlife animals this year. The teams have until 3 p.m. with only a few regulations to follow and work together on making something beautiful out of scraps. Once they have finalized their artwork, it is placed outside to be judged, and after judging, students are encouraged to take their work home.
Until about 10 minutes before the start of the competition, they had no idea what materials they were going to use, nor did they know what they were going to build, so they had to work together. They had to make a plan, and then they had to put it in action.
The Skills Center will be having their annual welding competition later in the year once students have had more time to hone in their craftsmanship. I'm Madison Meyer with iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Are your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
Rock Top is teaming up with Moses Lake Police and the Grant County Sheriff's Office to raise funds for the annual Shop with a Cop. The restaurant on North Stratford Road in Moses Lake is hosting Tip a Cop on December 7th from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Officers and deputies will be paired up with servers to help take care of customers during the event. All tips made will be donated back to the two agencies to help fund Shop with a Cop, an annual event giving law enforcement a chance to interact and shop with select children and families. Organizers say Santa Claus will also be stopping by the restaurant during the event. This will be the 6th year the two agencies have participated in Shop with a Cop, usually held in mid-December. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This isn't your typical sport, but trap shooting in the Columbia Basin is the most popular non-team sport besides golf. iFIBER 1 News stopped by and partook in the activities happening at the Marlin Gun Club on Thursday. Gun clubs are host of various shooting events. Marlin Gun Club President Doug Starkle explained why gun clubs such as his are so important to the community.
It becomes a real close-knit family, you might say, as time goes by. I've been doing it since 1969. I've been shooting competition, the ATA, which is Amateur Trap Shooting Association, for over like 35 years. And you get to know people from all aspects of the country, you know, and you really become family after a period of time.
Trap shooting season is coming up with competition starting in January, with Sundays being the best day to visit Marlin Gun Club, because that's the day they have the kitchen up and running. Gun clubs like this were meant to build people and encourage them to become better shooters. After some coaching, even a city boy like me was able to hit a few clay pigeons. I'm Alan Chakosky for iFIBER 1 Sports.
A spooktacular Tuesday is the highlight this week from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. I'm Jeff Slakey taking a look at the basin's forecast. Upper 50s for your Monday with mostly sunny skies. Clouds start to roll in for Tuesday. Halloween, the high is going to be in the mid-50s and the low is going to be at about 32. That continues for Wednesday and Thursday. The clouds start to roll in during the overnight, where Friday we could see some morning showers. Temperatures dipping in the lows into the 20s for Saturday and through the weekend, where we could see a rain-snow mix. For iFIBER 1, I'm Jeff Slakey.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFIBER1.com or check us out on Facebook.